Hello.
Hello. Back for round two.
There we go. All right. So I think I have to say, of course, the day after our first recording, both of them lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course.
of course,
Should
because
have saw it
why?
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um. Anyway, all right. Well, let's see where are we at. The Mets are at 21-11. That's a 656 win percentage. Um, where are the Yankees at?
They are 581 win percentage. 18-13. Not bad.
Not bad. All right. And so yeah, so in the American League, the are the Yankees. What the
They're
Tigers are doing a little better, and
yeah. I mean,
the Mariners.
they're winning the division, but I think
Yeah, they're first
the
in the division.
Tigers
Yeah,
are 20-12, I believe.
yeah, 625. Yep, and the
That's early, so
Mariners. Yeah, 600. Okay, and the Mets are first in the division, and then yeah, okay, the Dodgers because they've played one less game. So okay, they're 21-10.
yeah. It was a
Yeah,
it was a midweek.
yeah,
They won three. They lost three.
yeah. Did you guys play 6 games?
Yeah, we played six.
Right, because you were off yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They won the Blue Jays series at home.
Yeah, because they swept the doubleheader.
Lost the first game, but swept the
Yep,
doubleheader,
that's right. Lost Friday night.
and then they lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles while killing them in the middle of the two losses.
Yeah, I just I thought it funny that yeah,
Both
both the
losses
Met.
were like pretty close, and then
Yeah,
the middle game they won like 15-3 or something.
yeah,
They hit
and
like eight
then
straight home runs in the first inning or
yep,
whatever it was.
and then and the Mets did the same thing the day before, basically like 19-5.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
It was fun. I didn't get a chance to watch the beginning of the game, so I
mm,
looked at my phone and I just saw like 8 notifications from the game.
yep.
I
It's just like
was like, who did the
okay,
home run, man?
I know. I can't. Can we spread these out over a few games? Like
Yeah, I guess not.
no, it's all or nothing. Um. Anyway, I mean, still doing well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think overall.
3-3 over a week is what it is.
Yeah, right. Um all right, so let's dive into those last two series a little bit or a little bit more. Yeah, so the Mets went 2 out of 4. I okay, this is no joke. As we're talking, I'm getting a call from City Field right now.
They're telling you to come in.
I don't know. I actually kind of have to answer this. Hold on.
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's listen in. Anyway, all right. Here we go. So let's see. Mets took 2 out of 4 against the Nationals in DC.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
The I well, it's just like it was just so up and down. Like I don't
I still can't believe they lost
that that
the one
that
game,
uh, yeah, that was the third game.
the third game. Okay.
Yeah, that was the Sunday day game.
I couldn't. Because I didn't get a chance to watch that Mets game, but I saw
No,
they were up like 7-1. I said,
cuz I was watching it and then I like paused it to like go to the store or whatever
hmm
and I was just going to come back and and I saw you had texted me and I didn't look at your your text cuz I wasn't watching it in real time
hmm
and then I finished the game and I was just in such disbelief and then I read your text and it just resetted me that I couldn't even respond. I was just like
No, you're good because like I because I saw the score and it was like 7-1. I said, like
yeah, I think
no
we
reason
got
for me
this.
to put this game on.
Yeah, no, it's over.
Yeah. And then like later, it was probably around the time the game ended. I got the notification that like the Mets lost 8-7, and I said, "What?"
Yep. And it wasn't until like the eighth inning that it fell apart too.
Yeah, exactly. Because it wasn't like, oh, they scored a bunch in the fifth inning and it was
Right.
close again.
Yeah,
It
or
was
they just kept like hammering away at it. It's just like all just fell apart at once. Um yeah, it it was so painful. I'm just like, I can't, whatever. And then they come back the next day and score 19 runs.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Bounce back.
Of course. And then Nimmo ties the club record.
Oh
with-
yeah, he had like a million
Mm,
RBIs.
yeah.
Was
I
it
think it
9?
was,
Was it 8,
yeah,
9?
9. Yeah. Well, it was funny because there was 2 men on base, and then Vientos was up in front of him, and they were debating like that is prior Nimmo's prior at bat. They were like debating if he'd get another at bat for a chance to like tie or
Break
beat
it.
the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Vientos was up, and then Vientos hits a home run, and they're like, "That's great for Vientos," but it's like also
But like, what? Yeah.
minimizes.
Bad teammate, you know.
Yeah, he's just hitting a home run in front of you, man. Yeah, it's rude. But he still tied it because he got a hit, so it's all good. Uh, yeah, and then lost two out of three against the Diamondbacks. I was at the first 2 games
Yeah, the
working them.
Diamondbacks are good.
Yes, there's. I mean, they did go to the
They're
World
in that.
Series 2 years ago.
That's true.
So
I mean, they're
yeah,
in that horrible division to be in, but
yeah.
dangerous.
Uh, yeah. And we were responsible for eliminating them essentially from the playoffs last year.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because either the Mets or the Braves would have had to have swept, like, won both of those last 2 games on that last day.
And we all knew that was not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not
Because
gonna
whoever
happen.
won the first game was just going to rest everyone.
Yeah,
in the second
exactly. I
game.
know. But it's all good. Anyway, and then what about the Yankees? So you went 2 out of 3 against Blue Jays, and then
Yeah, they swept the doubleheader. It was
Yeah.
nice.
hmm
That second game was cool. The other 2 games,
Yep.
not so much.
no.
It's pretty up and down depending on the game.
I know, and the Orioles have been struggling.
Exactly. That's the most frustrating thing.
Yeah,
They're in last place in the division.
yeah. So
Dropped.
lost opportunity there,
Yeah.
but all good.
Oh well, if we move on to Tampa.
Yep. And you guys are at home now, right?
Yeah, those were on the
Mhm.
road. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only
Yeah, this
thing.
was a weird week where it was
Oh,
like
actually,
3.
we were home for the Blue Jays,
Yeah, you were. Yeah, there was a weird week for both the Mets and the Yankees.
and then
it,
they
like,
just went to Baltimore quick. And
Yeah.
then back home.
exactly, and we went to DC. It was like, so
Well, yeah, quick
yeah.
trip though. It's right.
Yeah, it's right there. All right, let's get into some highlights. Let's see. What do you want to start
I was
with?
like, which team do you want to start with? I don't know.
We can start with yours.
Okay. So I have Max Fried can't stop winning.
Yeah,
He's 5-0 in 5 starts, which is
that's
crazy. Because I
that.
was just looking at his stats a little while ago. I'm like, how does he have 5 wins? It's April. I was like, that's so. And then I realized, oh, he's actually won every decision. Okay,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yep. It's
And
very
that,
rare.
and
Yeah.
that gave him AL Pitcher of the Month, which
Hey,
is cool.
Yeah. No, I was very glad for the Yankees to get freed out of the
Out of the
NL
gate, yeah.
NL East for the Mets. Yeah. So good for you. Um.
Let's see.
All right.
Wait, I have his
Um.
stats for the month: 5-0, 33 innings pitched, 29 strikeouts, .82 ERA.
Wow. Damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That's like.
crazy until I pull up the next guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then it's just a steep drop off for the rest of the rotation.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Rodon is
you got some
up
laddering with
recently.
Rodon, and then the cliff just kind of falls out.
Yeah, because Rodon, he's 4-3. I didn't even notice that. I'm sorry,
Well,
Max Fried started 6 games and only won 5 of them.
okay,
So.
still, it was a no decision on the
Yeah,
sixth one?
yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
yeah, okay.
That's
He's pitching tonight for his 7th, but 7th
gotcha.
Yeah, Rodon started 7 games and he's 4-3. So a decision in all 3 games is kind of crazy.
Yep.
But man, yeah, 52 strikeouts, that's good.
Yeah.
And 42 innings.
Yeah.
But 3.43 ERA, so yeah.
Yeah.
For him, it's a little high, but honestly, not too bad.
Yeah. I mean,
And
comparatively.
his last 3 starts. Click page. He won all three and gave up, and
Hmm.
he's given up 2 earned runs and combined in those 3 starts.
There you go.
So that's more of what we need.
Yeah.
Because the 2 starts before that were he gave up 9.
Yeah, that's a little too many.
Yeah.
Little too many.
Yeah, 9 earned runs, 10 runs in those 2 starts, and this time 2 earned runs, 3 runs in these 3 starts combined. So maybe he
Man.
turned the corner. I think
Yeah.
I kind of need him to,
Yeah,
considering.
I was gonna say.
Holy crap, man!
I just still think every time I turn on the Yankee game and I see Carlos Carrasco pitching, I'm just like, yeah, that's
It
right.
and he's doing exactly what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even be mad because it's like one game he'll give you 5 innings, 3 runs, and you're like, I could live with this, and then
Yep.
the next game he'll give you 4 innings and like 7 runs, and you're
Yeah,
like, all
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the last game 3 1/3, 4 runs. Game before 5 innings, 0 runs.
Yeah, that tracks. Makes sense. It's consistent.
And yep, game before that, 4 innings, 4 runs. Game before that,
It's just
five
it's
innings, 1 run. It's like every other game,
I
man.
know for the catches. Oh man. Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah. Well, that's Carrasco for you. And then what's the kid, the young kid?
Oh, Will Warren, yeah,
Yeah.
he's not that
Didn't he
great.
get pulled like in the first inning one game?
Yeah, the Tampa, they actually won that
Yeah.
game, by the way.
Oh,
They won the game 6-3, which is just kind of shocking considering
that's, yeah, I know.
he got pulled in like the second inning or whatever it was. Um, nah, he's been I don't know if he really has it to be an everyday starter, or a rotation guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I
we'll
mean,
see.
his best start was, what even is his best start? 5 innings, 2 runs. He did that twice,
Okay.
but
Not
then the other
not
game,
terrible, but
got pulled in the second inning, even though he only gave up 1 earned run because I think the bullpen got him out of it. But
yeah. Yeah.
um, yeah, otherwise it's 4 runs, 4 runs. Like,
Yeah. And then what about Schmidt? Has he just been like,
and he's just, yeah, Clark Schmidt has not figured it out yet.
no?
Normally a
Um,
good pitcher, just
yeah.
so far this year has not figured it out.
Yeah. It's because he grew a beard.
Yeah,
That's why.
he doesn't even
Uh,
have his.
facial hair been giving the Yankees all kinds of problems this year.
Yeah, Devin Williams. Oh God,
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Devin Williams demoted from the closer role.
where's my? Yeah, yeah. So I was like trying to get back to the outline.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So Devin Williams finally gets demoted. Understandable, because
yeah. He just blew it too many times,
like
literally.
he's been the worst reliever out of the bullpen so far, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
W-
He pitched okay the last time he bullpen.
yeah,
He's just got to bounce. Like we all know, he's a good pitcher. He's just got
yeah.
to bounce back.
Well, that's what Michael K was talking about. It's like,
Just let him figure it out, and
right,
then
let
come
him
back.
figure it out.
Luke
Because
Weaver,
other,
it's got him from here.
yeah, the only other option is that he just can't play in New York, and then there's nothing you could do about it.
Well,
So,
the,
you know,
the good thing is they're not tied to him long term. He
right?
sucks.
Yes,
You let him leave.
exactly.
Like
Yeah,
it was 1 year of Nestor to give up for
yeah,
1 year of Devin.
yep, exactly.
Yep. And shout out to Luke Weaver, who was yet to give up an earned run so far.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, and he's Luke Weaver's what, 30 or 31 this year?
31. He
Damn,
looks like 20, but he's
I
30.
know. So you,
Oh yeah,
uh,
he's yeah, his stats so far this year are incredible.
yeah,
12 games, 14 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs,
that's fantastic.
5 walks, 14 strikeouts.
Yep.
You literally can't ask for
No,
a
no.
better stat line from a reliever.
Nope.
I mean, the rest of the bullpen has been pretty good. I mean, Luke Weaver has been like their rock, and Devin
Yeah.
Williams has struggled. And then other than that, everyone else has been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Our bullpen has been up and down. But we'll get there. Let's finish with the Yankees.
Yep. And so enough be complaining about the pitchers.
Yeah.
We could talk about how Judge's average somehow increased from the last time we
Yeah, I
talked.
know.
Because I think it was like 416 or 17 the last time we
Yeah,
talked, and now
yeah.
it's 427 right now.
That's it. Yeah, I was reading they're like he's got a shot to like go for a 400 year.
That's insane.
I know.
And then not that it's not obvious, but he obviously won AL Player of the Month.
Yeah, yeah.
415 average, 1.159 OPS, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs in the month of April.
20. How many?
21 RBIs.
Damn.
Just what? Just
That's
incredible player, man. I don't.
yeah. That I mean,
It's just unbelievable.
yeah. No,
Like
every time he goes to play, I'm just like, oh, another hit.
like
Oh,
he's just
another hit.
like don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good players in
Yeah,
baseball, a lot of good hitters, and it's just like he goes up there and he makes it look like little league.
I
I
know.
can't describe it.
No, that's exactly right. He's just like he's just on another level. He's just like yeah, you just hit the ball like
Yeah,
it's like
he's like in little league where that one kid is like a year too old
yeah,
who's playing in little league. That's what
yeah.
it
So
feels like.
has a severe advantage. Yeah,
They just got to give him. There's got to be like a major league for him or something.
a
Bump him
double
up.
major
Yeah.
league. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And then we got, a few people struggling because, no one else is going to be hitting 400 on the team.
No.
But yeah, Belly's been struggling a little bit. I know he's had some issues with his back so far, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Because
need a
he
little
like
better than 200 batting average.
yeah he took a game off right at one
Yeah,
point. Didn't he get like sick
and then
like
you have food poisoning at one
poisoning?
point.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's just need a little bit more from him.
Yeah, that's what I kept thinking every time I see Belly go up. I'm like, just we need a little bit more here. It's not, yeah,
Yep.
because because he had like such potential, like when he first came up with
Well, he
L.A.
won an MVP, so
Right? Yeah,
like
exactly.
we know he's got it.
Yeah. And then he had he had like that good. His first year in Chicago was a good bounce back
Yeah,
year.
and even last year he wasn't
It
bad
was
last year.
no,
Like
no, it was solid.
I expect him to be, he'll get hot
Yeah,
at some point.
yeah. I'm sure we'll
So
figure
because
it out.
he's like I mean now he's probably like a 250 hitter, which is fine.
Yeah,
His
that's
career
yeah.
was
His
his
career average is 257.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm expecting.
Yep.
250.
Yep. No, I'll figure it out. Um,
What's his hold on. What's his average?
it's
So
204 right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250, 30 home runs. That would be nice.
Yep. For sure. Even
Or just
25
just
home
yeah, I
runs.
was like just around there. Like yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
for sure.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
and who else was gonna call it? Oh no, yeah, Jazz was struggling.
yeah.
Um, 181 batting average, even though his
That's
on
not.
base percentage is over 300 still. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's
One.
just I would say we need a little more, but now he's just gotta get healthy because
Yeah. What is the timeline on his?
I think they said 4 to 6 weeks.
Eh,
I saw that today. It's an oblique strain, and it's a
Okay.
little worse than I thought. So that's why the timeline's a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because
Yeah.
he injured himself on a swing, stayed up at bat, and hit a triple,
Yeah. I know.
and then he
And
left the game.
then came out of the game. Yeah.
I'm like, it would make sense if he hurt himself hitting the triple, but he
Triple.
hurt
Yeah.
himself before
Four.
he
Yeah. He
swung to hit the
came up.
triple, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. It was sore coming up to the plate. Yeah.
"God, it's crazy.
I mean, I'll take the triple, I guess, but uh, I'm curious. What is the home? Because he's got 7 home runs.
Yeah, yeah. He's got a 1-2 WAR, which is really good.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, that average just got to come up a little. That's well when he gets back. But
yep,
yes, 7 home runs, 17 RBIs.
yeah.
Honestly,
Where?
that's pretty good.
Because he's
That's
yeah,
one less home run than our GOAT, Trent Grisham.
he's tied for 22nd, which sounds a lot lower than it is. Because the
There's a lot of
highest,
people tied here.
yeah,
Well, Judge is 10, right? I
and
think
10,
that's
yeah,
yeah.
him, Cal Raleigh, Eugenio Suarez, whom I walked out of City Field with on. Well,
Oh yeah,
not
yeah.
with,
You were saying.
but
Wait,
like
wait.
he was.
Suarez.
Yeah,
He's
Suarez.
the guy. Oh my! Did you see him hit 4 home runs?
Yeah.
4 home runs in a game is, oh my God, it's literally a perfect game for a hitter.
Yeah.
That's
y-
insane, right? He had
Yeah.
4 at bats, 4 home runs. Like that shit's rare, man. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
It was impressive. Yeah. Yeah, because I as like as I was walking through the tunnel to go out, like some of the Diamondbacks were walking. So I think he was there. He was with talking to somebody. I don't know if he's married or what, or if it was his wife or somebody, but it was a woman. And then he was like just standing outside by the bus talking for a while too. Um, but yeah, so him, Cal Raleigh, and Judge are tied for first with 10. And
Yeah,
there's
I
like
think Judge leads in like everything.
yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure the highlighted stats on Baseball Reference are the lead, like you're leading the league right now.
yeah, because he's got 29
29 runs,
runs,
50
50
hits.
hits.
10 of them are home runs.
Yeah, 2 doubles, 1 triple,
32
two,
ribbies.
21 walks.
427 batting average.
Yeah,
521
521 on base. He gets out. Yeah, that's what I mean. He gets on base more than half the time.
521 is a good slugging percentage.
Yeah,
And then
exactly
761
61.
slugging.
Exactly. I know he's got a
1282
1200 OPS. It's like I don't know.
almost 13. He's getting there.
Yeah,
262 OPS plus. Oh my God, man.
yeah,
And he has
yeah.
four
He's
intentional
literally
walks. If you're wondering.
yep.
Only 4 so far.
Only 4.
If you're gonna beat the Yankees, just don't let him hit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Um.
Yeah, and
All
then
right.
just to round it off, yeah, Jazz is out 4 to 6 weeks. They called up Vivas, who is starting tonight, making his MLB debut, playing
Oh,
second.
cool.
So
Because who
good
who
luck to him.
was?
I think
Yeah,
Peraza played
yeah, that's
the
right.
Baltimore series,
Yep.
just because it was only one game. Um, yeah, Peraza playing makes sense, but he's also not playing that well, so might as well give him a
Was
couple
it
games.
him who got into the thing when he jumped for that ball at second base? Or was
Oh,
it another
that was
player?
Pablo Reyes.
Oh, that's who
I
it was.
totally
Okay.
forgot about that until you brought it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
The
makes it,
bench was
I
cleared, but yeah.
like there's no way I don't remember who the Baltimore player was. If he goes
Yes.
back and watches the replay, like I don't know how you could be mad at it. He like jumps
No.
up for the ball.
That's what I
Came
think.
down.
It's like yeah. He said like because I watched the John Boy breakdown, of the lip reading,
Shout
and he
out
was
John Boy, because
yeah, of course, he's John Boy. But no, the yeah, he's some last name with too many consonants in it. But um, he was like, if you're gonna jump for the ball, don't come down on me. And I'm just like,
what are you supposed to do, man?
what do you mean? He
He's
jumped for the
trying to get
ball and then you slid like. He
under him.
can't fly. I don't like. What do you want him to
Like
do?
he's
Just
trying to stop
defy
the ball from going
gravity?
to center field,
Yeah, exactly. But like once he jumps in the air, he doesn't have control.
of his body anymore. Like,
Right. That's like gravity, man. Like just like what do you his comment made literally no sense.
I don't know. Gotta
So
hit the books or something.
yeah, man. Science is cool, you know. Yeah, so it made no sense to me. I'm just
And then
and then just the both bullpens just
yeah,
coming
they
in
just like to run, man.
I know.
They'll run out
Uh,
and then nothing happens, and they'll run
they
back.
literally just stand there and they're like, You okay? You good? What? You good?
It's
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, no,
Baseball skirmishes are the funniest.
I know. They're just
It's just you
nothing.
see like 50 dudes from each team running to the
Yeah.
middle, and you're like, oh my god,
And then yeah, they get there, and then it's
and then
just a
nothing happens.
pile
Basically,
of like, yeah, just nothing happens. Um,
we've only had a
yeah,
few good fights over the years. That
yeah,
the when
w-
Odor punched Bautista, that was a good
yeah.
one.
And then
Oh,
when
the Jose Ramirez knocked
yeah,
out Tim Anderson, that was great
yeah,
too.
yeah, that was hilarious. It
That one
just
might have been funnier. I don't know which
yeah,
one's funnier.
he just went like
Like Tim Anderson like initiated the fight, like he,
yeah,
he threw him up and then he got hit and he literally like
literally
fell like someone that got knocked out.
yeah, no, he literally like went unconscious. It was hilarious.
I know the other one like he punched him. Odor punched him and his sunglasses flew off, which made it funny.
yeah, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
credit to Bautista, he like took the punch at least.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Tim Anderson just like it was like he was
Dude, you can't
a
initiate the fight and then like get knocked out.
yeah,
That just
just
can't
on one
happen.
punch. You just like it's just like it was yeah. It's like his body went limp and he just
Yeah,
like there was a
I
second
mean he
like
got
where he
right back up
froze.
like after a couple few seconds, but
Yeah, I know, but it was just like well, that's why it was so funny because he went like he like froze, went limp, fell down,
yeah, then like a few seconds up, he
and then
just got
got
back
back
up, and
up.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
after a
what the
few
fuck?
seconds, I'm like, what? Was that real? I don't know. Oh man, yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
and
baseball.
rounding
Um,
out the rest of the Yankees, so we might as well because there's only a few
yeah,
things left. Yeah, as we mentioned, Jazz is out, so naturally he's handing out his own jerseys tonight
of
in the
course.
jersey giveaway, which
Yep,
is pretty cool.
that's that is very cool.
And then coming up, starting tonight, they're playing Tampa for 3 and the Padres for 3, all at home. So nice
Nice.
little homestand.
Yep.
Tampa's like okay, it's not like the Tampa of the past few years. They
Yeah.
they don't have like the gems you never heard of this time.
Yep. Yep.
They're just like okay, they have some good players and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
baseball. They're
Yeah.
gonna win games, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's their
Whatever.
year. And then
Nah.
but the Padres are one of the best teams in baseball, so that'll be a tough one.
Yeah. That'll be a good matchup.
So hopefully someone besides Rodon or Freed can
Yeah.
get a win for us.
That'd be nice. We'll see. Um. Yeah. All right. Shall we move across the water?
Yes, we can.
All right. All right. So I guess first up, Soto finally hit his first home run as a Met at Citi Field.
Damn, took him over a month.
I know. I think it was only his fourth
Yeah,
home run.
it surprised me.
Yeah.
I know he was
Uh,
never really known for power,
yeah.
like big power. Obviously, he has power, but he's more of he's more of a hitter than a power hitter.
Yeah, for sure. Because
And
like
I think
last year was
yeah, we lost the plot a little last year because he was hitting in front of Judge,
right,
so he got
exactly.
more pitches to drive.
Yep, and that's why he hit 40 home
And
runs.
the short
Worked out
porch
for
was where
him
his
though.
thing is. Yeah. Well, yeah, didn't work out for Steve Cohen, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly. Oh no, he's got 5 home runs. Okay, sorry,
All right,
5.
it's not
My
bad. It's not
apologies.
bad.
No. So his career batting average is only 284.
Yep, he's trust me, he's a great hitter.
Yeah,
Um, but his superpower is being able to walk all the
yeah,
time. It's
yeah.
crazy because how many walks did he have last year? Wait, I'll pull it up real quick.
Uh, that's the yeah. He's got 115 at bats this year, 29 hits, 5 home runs, 250 average, 23 runs, 14 RBIs, 379 on base, 443
Let's see.
slugging,
Where's his walks?
822 OPS, 136 OPS plus.
Why is his
Where?
walks not showing?
Yeah, it doesn't show.
It shows
Oh,
intentional walks, but not walks.
that doesn't count. Uh, why did they not? Oh, yeah, where's
He's
BB?
hitting
Last 7 games was 5, 15. It was 10, 30 games, 21. Can it just give it to me? Oh, hold on. He had 129.
last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. Second.
Yeah. and he's at 24 already this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Yeah,
Wait, is
that's
what?
on pace to be another 125.
He's already, yeah. Look, because like he's batting 252. I know he brought his average up a little this week.
Yeah,
But his on base is 379.
that's
For someone hitting 250, that's really big.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because in 21 he had 145 walks.
Yeah, he walks a lot. Like
Yeah,
and like they're good at bat. Like he'll battle the pitcher and then the pitcher will just miss and then he'll take first base. That's where the
yeah,
extra, that's why he's not batting 330 like Arias or anyone like that.
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
because Arias doesn't walk that much. He just gets hit
No,
more.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's never had less than 22 home runs in a season except for the COVID year, which doesn't count.
Yeah, that's fake season. That's fine.
Yeah, in which he had 13, which is still for a 60-game season is not bad.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
41 is kind of an anomaly in terms of
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah, because
it's the
his
Yankee
average
effect,
is
it's the
yep,
Judge effect. Um,
yeah, because he averages like just under like he had
yeah,
34,
he's
19,
like
35,
he's
23.
probably gonna hit like 30 home runs.
Yeah, yeah, which is like still a good, very good home run hitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's never gonna hit in front of a player like Judge ever again.
No,
So,
no, it's okay.
which is it's not like you can't really complain about hitting in front of Pete Alonso either. So
Right, exactly. Who takes me to my next point is also still very hot right now. He's got 38 hits, 7 home runs. He's got a 342 batting average.
that's crazy for Pete.
Yeah,
And obviously that's not gonna stay.
stay, but
Right, yeah.
but still,
But still, great start. I can't
yeah,
complain. Gotta
no,
get paid. Well,
yeah,
gotta keep it up. But
yeah, exactly.
trying to get paid again.
Yeah, he's got 28 RBIs.
That's a lot for right now.
Yeah, because how many games have we played? 32.
30 something. Yeah.
Yeah, so just shy of like an RBI a game. His on base percentage is 475.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah, 649 slugging, and he has this. He's second in OPS behind Judge.
It's crazy because you would look at those numbers, you'd be like, wow, he has to be leading the league.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And then you're like, oh no, Judge exists.
And then you're like, oh wait, Judge is batting like 80 points higher. What do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I saw the next qualified hitter is 70 something points behind Judge for batting average.
That's hilarious.
And it's not like Judge is, at the minimum. He's like he played every game. So
right. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Oh man. Good for Judge.
Oh, I also can't believe this is Pete Alonso's 7th year in the league already.
Yeah, because 2019 he came up. Yep. Yeah.
And that was his best year still.
In home runs, yeah.
Just in general.
Or just general, yeah. Because that's the hit year, yeah, like 54 or whatever.
WAR is pretty good.
No, yeah. Lindor's doing pretty good still. Getting on base. He's got 37 hits, 6 home runs, 298 average, just solid. 16 RBIs. On bases 362, slugging 44, OPS 846. So like
just all good numbers.
Yeah, yep.
Just to
solid
point out
all
that,
around.
Juan Soto has a higher on base percentage than Lindor.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you don't realize it. You look at the numbers and you're like, man, he's batting 250.
Yeah.
Until you realize he's on base 40% of the time most of the
Yeah, I know. Well, it's just because it's like, getting on base.
We just value walks more.
Yeah, exactly.
Now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's almost identical. The same.
Yeah. Because it doesn't really matter how you get on, as long as you get on.
I mean, sometimes you want the hits because you want to drive it a run.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, as long as you have other guys in the lineup bringing them in, you still need somebody to get on base in front of them. So, yeah.
Yeah, as long as he's not the one that has to drive everyone in, it's perfect.
Right.
which
Right,
is
and the
fine because
way
you got Pete. And
right, I was gonna say the way Pete's been going, it's been working.
or is he batting two, Soto?
So yeah, Lindor first, Soto two, Pete three,
Is
and
Nimmo
then
batting four?
it's different every day.
Ah, okay, it's like the
Uh,
Yankees. Yeah.
yeah, from those three are always the same, and then fourth is either Nimmo or
Does it depend?
Vientos.
Does it depend on lefty
Yeah,
righty?
lefty righty,
Yeah,
yeah, a lot.
makes sense.
And then one day like Nimmo batted sixth, which was weird. But I guess just because the pitcher, but the lefty, but yeah, because then Winker and Marte split DH. Again, debating on depending on righty
I
lefty.
uh, I kind of forgot Marte was on the Mets.
Yeah,
I know he's been
yeah,
there for years now. I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
he was like
Because he
still
came,
there.
yeah, in 22. Yeah, it's his fourth year now, I think. Because 23 he didn't play a lot because he had double groin surgery the year
Yeah,
before, and then last year was kind of hit or miss. Yeah,
yeah.
and then he
As
was
it
on the
worked
IL
out.
again for
I was like, it worked out for a year, and then
yeah,
kind of
for sure. But
yeah.
well,
It
he did
happens
have
to
that
teams.
lead that walk off hit the other um that the end of that last home series. Uh,
Yeah,
the
I
first
mean,
time record.
he's still got some juice. It's
Yeah,
just he's
for
not the
sure.
player he was.
No.
The old
Um,
double groin surgery will do that to someone. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like what's Luis Torrens? Because like Alvarez just came back, and he's like he hit a home run,
mhm.
but he's doing all right. He's still I think just like got to get acquainted. But Luis Torrens just been like really solid behind the dish.
Like
Like
defensively or
yeah,
okay.
defensively. And like his uh caught stealing rate is it feels like it's
100.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
uh,
But
no, it's definitely not.
because yeah,
But
it's just there's just people that don't get caught.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
wait, what team?
caught.
What team brought up the dude that is like the fastest guy in the league? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
Is it the
n-
Cubs?
no,
The Dodgers, maybe?
I don't know.
I think it's a
Don't.
National League team. There's
Yeah,
this
of course.
dude in the minors who was stealing like 70 bases a year, and I think they brought him up. And if you're stealing 70 bases a year, all you gotta do is get on base. Doesn't matter how you get on base, you just gotta get on base, you know?
Yeah. I'm looking at this chart. I don't know how to read it. Here. Um, uh,
Fastest guy. This one says Bobby Witt. That's not right, man.
no.
He is very fast,
Yeah,
though.
he's gonna say he's very fast, but that's not. Uh, wait, I
Oh,
put
no,
the.
it was the Rays, wasn't it? Is it Chandler Simpson? Is that who I'm thinking of?
Uh, uh,
Let me look this up real quick.
fastest. What is? I can't spell. Uh, yeah, this.
Yeah, he had
Uh,
73 stolen bases in Double A last year.
that's crazy. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
that
the
wasn't
Rays.
that was he had sorry. Let me repeat this. He had 73 stolen bases in 78 games.
So basically, every game he just steals a base.
Yeah, yeah. He's just that like he's so fast that all he literally has to do is get on base.
That's
Like, do you
hilarious.
remember what's his name? Billy Hamilton?
Yeah,
He was kind of like that.
yeah.
Oh, and but he was in single A or A plus um for 32 games before I guess he got the call up to double A. 31 stolen bases in 32 games.
That's crazy.
And then he started in triple A, eight eight stolen bases in 17 games, and then he's been up in the majors for 11 games now. Only three stolen bases so far.
Uh,
But I'm sure
yeah,
it's because well, he's batting 318, so
yeah. Maybe he's just being cautious.
Or yeah, maybe there's no.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
If you stole 100 bases in the minors last year, I think
Yeah,
they know.
that's fair. That's fair. So,
Yeah, Chandler Simpson is the person I was thinking of. Sorry.
you good. Caught. Yeah. So at least, all right. So
There should be a stat for that. The caught stealing, like the percentages
yeah, there is. I got it right now. So the percentage
or
of
throwing
steal
out
attempt.
percentage. Wait, are you talking about like catchers or you talking about like
Yeah.
actual
No.
runners?
No catcher. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm going back to Luis Trent. So he's second basically in all categories.
What's the
Behind
percentage? I'm just curious.
at 45%.
Like throwing out 40. That's pretty
Yeah.
good because
Yeah.
yeah. Who's won?
William Contreras and the Brewers.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, give me the top five.
Uh, William Contreras, Luis Torrens, Tyler Heineman, Blue Jays,
Okay, yep.
Elias Diaz, Padres, and then Patrick Bailey
Oh, Patrick Bailey. Okay.
for the Giants.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh,
And who is the worst? That is on the list.
Yainer Diaz for the Astros.
Oh, he also is
Well, what?
is he
He's sorry.
also
No, okay, sorry. He's not like okay. He's
is
the
that a
worst
qualified?
overall of
Yeah.
all stats. The worst just overall like caught stealing percentage though
Hmm.
at 0 is Augustin Ramirez for the Marlins.
Well, how many games though?
Uh
Well, does it say how many attempts?
uh yes, out of 11 attempts.
0.
Yes.
Oof,
And
brother.
JC Escara also has 0 for the
Oh yeah,
Yankees,
but
but
he's
at
also a
6
backup catcher.
attempts. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
don't know if the Marlins guy is too, but it's possible.
yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
Ascara is 0 for 6. And
yep.
I don't know if he's gonna last as the backup.
Because there are catchers who have more caught stealings.
Like
Well, no,
overall, but
yeah,
there's
but a
more
lower
attempts.
percentage.
Yeah.
Well, Contreras has the most number and highest percentage at 50, 9 of 18.
It's, the fact he's
Yeah,
throwing out 9 people is kind of nuts.
yeah, yeah. Luis Trens is thrown out
Is it 7 you said?
5 out
Or
of
5?
11, so
5 of
45.
11. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Uh, so
Yeah, it's also early in the season, so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the percentages are definitely skewed. You know,
Yeah, yep.
because sometimes it's not even the catcher on the catcher.
Um,
Like oh my, the pitcher throws like a
yeah,
changeup.
yeah, yeah.
You have no chance.
Okay, so of non-qualifying, so there's so actually Miguel Amaya has the highest percentage at 60, but
But it's
it's
probably not like the minimum you
yeah,
have
it's
to.
3 out of 5 attempts.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, no. Uh Hayden Sanger who just got sent down. Yeah, it's at 50% because it's 2 of 4.
2 or 4.
Yeah. Uh anyway. All right, that's a cool stat. Yeah, I'm gonna bookmark this page. All right. Let's see. Okay. Did you watch Wednesday night's Mets game?
Ooh, probably not.
Yeah. Did you
What
the
day was it?
bottom the bot
30th.
the
Okay.
yeah the bottom of the ninth? The question is, was Jesse Winker hit on the foot, or did he foul the ball off his foot?
Okay. Hold on.
Because they ruled that he didn't, and it was a fair ball, which is fine because
Well, was
Lindor
it a pitch or
scored.
was it like a
No, no,
foul?
he fouled it, like he swung and hit the ball, and he scored that he hit it off his foot. So he got out, but then Lindor scored to make it 4-3.
I'm trying
But
to pull it up. One sec.
Jesse Winker was adamant that it hit his foot, but it's not a reviewable play.
Yeah.
The umpires did come together though, but they stuck with fair
Well,
ball.
that's not the. What link did I just hit?
I
On the
do
wing.
not know.
Oh, crap. Hold on. I mute it. Okay,
Um,
well, in real time, there's no way of telling. I'm gonna tell you right now. I just
yeah,
watched it. There's absolutely no way of telling.
no,
Which is,
uh,
that's all you need to know about the umpires, I guess,
right, yeah, I know.
without looking at a replay.
Um, what was even more upsetting was the. Did you see the triple play that Jesse Winker hit into against DC?
Oh, it was
Uh,
that weird one, right? Yeah,
yeah,
I did see that, and I was still confused about what happened.
because everyone was like, it hit the dirt. He just trapped it. He didn't catch it in
Yeah,
the
it was a bit
air.
of confusion. I'm like, did he catch it? Did he not catch it? And then I'm
Y-
confused watching it, so I can only imagine what the runners are thinking there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because that was the thing. It's just like because like if you watch the break like replay, like it's obvious it hit the dirt first because it literally the ball bounced upward
yeah, but
into
did they
Lowe's.
review it?
No, because it's not reviewable.
Like, what's the point of having the
I
review?
know that's what I'm like. What's the point of having the technology?
Also, wait,
If
before we move on to the triple play, real quick,
oh yeah,
did you think it hit his foot?
uh, no,
To
actually I
me,
didn't.
I don't think it did, but
No,
also there was, even if they looked at this, I don't think
it's not
they would
conclusive.
have. Yeah, like
Yeah,
you would need like a super close up of his foot, which
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. I
probably
mean,
doesn't
Jesse
exist.
Jesse Winker was adamant that it did, like from the moment it happened to like talking to the press. So like it's
I mean, it
possible.
could have, but like, there's no
Yeah,
angle where I'm seeing like,
no,
oh,
there's
that
it
definitely hit his foot.
definitely, yeah, exactly. Um, which like it wasn't the end of the world because like it did score Lindor,
Yeah, because it
but
was
then it
bases
just
loaded and they took
right,
the out at first, right?
right, exactly. But then you're down to one out left. But um, but whatever. Uh, that one was just like
A
yeah,
weird one.
yeah. The triple play was frustrating though.
Yeah, that
'Cause
was weird. And then you couldn't review it. Like, what the?
yeah, Carlos Mendoza was like, "What? What? How do you not see it? Like everybody else saw it. How did you miss it?"
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Oh man, it just because like they're yeah because they're a man on first and second, nobody out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden the inning's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what?
It was like what? It hit the dirt, and yeah. No, because they went after like they were arguing, then they went into the dugout and took the iPad out, and Winker and Mendoza are just sitting there like, yeah, it hit the dirt. Like you could see it clearly hit the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, it should have just been a double play if like they called it hitting the dirt,
Right. Well,
because
that's what they were
they would have.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it
they're
should have
like
just been a
even
double play, and then the guy would have been on third,
right.
probably.
But the fact that because they were like, well, because they called it wrong initially, they're like, even if they went to fix it,
Like, what do they do? Yeah, because
right,
like even if
exactly.
the ball bounced, now who's out?
Right, exactly. Where do you place the runners? Who's out? Yeah. So
But
that's
I
why.
guess that makes sense why it's not reviewable because like you can't just
Yeah.
assume they're going to turn a double play, but then you can't assume like they wouldn't
Yeah, I
because
know.
of the situation.
I
Because
know. It's just
you called it out, so it's like,
can you just like get a redo on the pitch? Like
and I can't do that either because it's like, what if the guy hits a home run now?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
And we know someone was probably going to be out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
I guess that's why review's bad too.
I know.
Because
It's just
sometimes
like
the umps just fuck up and you gotta live with it.
yeah, it's such is life. Nobody's perfect. Uh whatever. Um all right, other notable highlights. Did you see Tyrone Taylor's catch in the
Um,
outfield?
it was in
I
center, right?
Yeah, yeah, I linked it to
I
you.
gotta rewatch
Yeah.
this. I'm on YouTube. Or
Driven out to left.
the
Yeah,
podcast
the
account.
podcast. Yeah.
No, I have YouTube Premium, so I was like, why am I seeing an ad?
I gotta get
Yeah,
that.
that was sick, by the way, the catch.
Yeah. Yeah, just like damn, he got there. Yeah, it was just like very nice to watch. It was lit. It was just like pretty.
Yeah, just
Uh
sometimes, yeah, the beauty of baseball sometimes.
yep, yep. Uh that was fun. Uh yeah. I mean, we lost 4-7. Not great, but like I think like our foundation.
Could have been worse. You played
Yeah,
two. Well, you played a really good team, and you play. I mean, the Nats are pretty good.
yeah.
They're a sleeper team for me this year.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them sneaking into like a wild card or something.
Yeah.
If they're in the
Uh.
American League, that'd be really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'd be unstoppable. But yeah. So we're going on the road. So we'll see how we do. So uh,
They're
yeah.
currently
What's not
14 and
what's
18. I don't know.
yeah.
Sorry,
What's
what?
not great though is that AJ Minter and Danny Young are both on the ILs now.
Yeah,
Um,
wasn't one of them like bad too?
yeah, Danny Young is very likely that he'll have to have season-ending Tommy John.
Oh, he can go hang out with Caracol.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah, yeah. The sideline Danny Young on Wednesday with the left elbow sprain. The move was retroactive to the 27th. Yeah, they put him on the 15-day IL.
Yeah, and then he'll be put on the 60 in a
Yeah,
week.
exactly. But there's a possibility he'll need, yep, season-ending Tommy John, according to Mendoza. For now, Young stressed that the process is still early. He plans to receive medical options from other doctors before determining the
Yeah,
next step. Yeah.
and you never know. He could rehab, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just depends on the injury.
yeah, exactly. Um, so the Mets w- brought up Genesis Cabrera as a left-hander
Did he
because
pitch yet, or just chilling?
no, I don't think so. I'm sure they'll use him at some point this road trip, but yeah, because Minter went down and then Danny, so they had no lefties in the bullpen.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so so now they have
Definitely don't
one,
want that.
Genesis Cabrera, but
Okay,
yeah,
you don't know anything about him.
no,
That's how it usually goes for relievers. I'm just
yeah, like because they brought up Ty Adcock, which who we've seen before, but um, Genesis Cabrera,
there's
where
just
did
so
he?
many relievers now.
Yeah, I know. Because he was a lefty reliever for the Cardinals and the Blue Jays from 19 to 24. And then they signed him on a minor league deal last winter. Um, because they skipped over Anthony Goose, who had a better ERA.
Oh, I've heard of him. That's right.
Yeah,
Wait, is he the one that's from Long Island?
I think so. Anthony Goose. Of course, that's the one name in the article that's not linked.
That's the worst.
I gotta type it manually. No, he's from California.
Oh, it's not the guy I'm
Oh,
thinking of.
is
It's
wait,
a
wait,
different
wait,
one.
wait, wait. Anthony Goose, is he? Hold on. Uh, is an American professional baseball pitcher and outfield? Yeah. Is this who I think it is?
He's played 3 years.
Sorry. I don't want to say this in case I'm just like totally imagining things and then I feel stupid. But his
That's okay.
face looks I can feel stupid. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
um oh, oh, hold on. Cuz if I'm right, this is going to be
So I got no idea what you're talking
Yes,
about. I'm
it's
just looking
sorry.
at.
I the suspense is real. Have you ever seen the Disney movie Holes with Shia LaBeouf?
No.
Oh man, what was your childhood?
Wait. Is he in holes? Is that what you're trying to
He's
say?
in Holes. He's the character Zero.
The fact that you recognize him from that is
I'm
crazy.
just like, wait, because the name sounded familiar, and then I saw his face, and I'm just like, he's like 20 years older, but I'm like, that face, I've seen that face before. He's literally, yeah, he was in the movie Holes. That's incredible.
Oh, it says on this page right here, the Mets are interested in trades that would bring in lefty bullpen help. according to Andy Martino.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's
Yeah, call him up.
yeah.
Now.
Well, all right. Well, we'll
Well,
see.
you got a pop star last year, now you got a famous actor.
Yeah, yeah, right. Where is what's
Wait, where did the Iglesias go? Someone
yeah.
signed him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know. I just can't remember. Uh is it the Angels? No. Right.
Padres.
Padres. That's right. Okay.
See, I don't know if he's actually on the team though. Did he make the Padres? Oh, he
Um
had. Yeah,
yeah,
72 at bats this year.
there you go.
OMG.
Oh man, yeah. No, you know what's funny is just like once that became a thing, and then towards the end of the year, I'm just like, this is great, but like he's not going to be here again next year, and
Yeah,
then
because,
this is yeah.
dude,
He's 35.
this is his 8th team since 2018.
The- so
All
one more,
different. No, like
yeah,
rerun returns either.
he's played for like half the league.
Detroit in 2018, Cincinnati in 2019, Baltimore in 2020. In 2021, he played for both the Angels and the Red Sox. Then in 22, he played for Colorado, and then he didn't play in 23.
That's right. Yeah.
And then 24, he played for the Mets, and now he's playing for the Padres.
Oh man. Well,
Oh, he
you
did
know.
used to play for Boston. I guess that's a return,
All right.
but that's back
Yeah.
in like when Boston was good.
Yeah.
Actually, they didn't win
Whatever
any of those
works.
years.
Uh. All right. So we got coming up for the Yankees 3-game series against Tampa starting tonight. Right?
Yes.
Right? Did it start already? Was that
Yeah, we're in the
7-10 game?
third inning. Nothing's
Oh,
happened.
great. Look at that.
Judge is 0 for 1. What a bum.
Oh man, he sucks.
Oh, Beavis is about to have his first at bat. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, and Chandler Simpson. We were just talking about.
There we go.
He grounded to a double play. That's like the one thing he's not supposed to do.
Yeah. Oh man.
It must have
Well,
been like a ground ball right at second base or something.
yeah. Oh well. And then you got 3 against the Padres on starting Monday, or is it Tuesday?
Yeah, it's 6 in a row, and they have an off day on Thursday next
Yeah,
week.
okay. And then the Mets are in St. Louis for 3 starting tonight, but that's an 8:45 game because it's in Central Time, or 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. But they're playing in Central Time Division. That made sense. And yeah, and then they just play Arizona again, but in Arizona this time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. So yeah, all in all, you know, we're doing all right, I'd say.
Benders has her only hit so far tonight.
In 3 innings.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Bryce has a double, Wells has a walk, and everyone else has got out. And
Yeah.
Grisham's playing, leading off.
There we go. Still doesn't wear batting gloves. Yeah.
Well, he's
I'm
playing
just
over
good.
Dominguez because of how well he's playing right now.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Well, they're probably rotating him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna watch the Mets game tomorrow on the plane. Go to bed early.
That's fair.
Yeah, gotta go to Florida. It's gonna be so hot.
I heard it's nice down there.
Yeah, it's like 90
Sweaty,
degrees.
man.
Oh man, just Orlando temperature. Uh,
What's tomorrow?
yeah,
What time do you fly it?
it's at 7 a.m. So I'll land at like 10.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, that's right. I keep thinking my flights to Florida are like an hour,
oh
an hour
yeah,
and a half.
yeah,
I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it's only
yeah.
an hour, but I'm like, oh wait, I'm in the middle.
Yep. Uh, this doesn't sound right. What is it? No. Oh yeah, at 89. Yeah.
Ooh, we got a
It
cool
would.
day.
Yeah. Yes, it will be partly cloudy, so
Oh,
maybe.
that's perfect.
Yeah. Oh man. All
The
right.
perfect day to go to amusement park.
Yeah.
Cloudy, no rain.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
like a specific time it's gonna rain,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And then you
that's
can
it.
just plan around it. Yeah. I'm sure it. I'm sure it probably like will drizzle at one point, but yeah, it's gonna drizzle for like 30 minutes at like 8:50 p.m. So I'll be all right. I think I can handle that. Yeah. Why is wait Sunday is gonna be? Uh, wait, what is Sunday? There may be no rain, and Monday is yep chilling. All right, so if it stays cloudy, then it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not baseball related. But yes, I'll be in Orlando for a few days, checking out Epic Universe. I'll let you know how it is. Any last baseball things, Mets Yankees, before we wrap it up?
Um. Uh. I wonder what's gonna happen when Stanton comes back.
Ah, yeah,
They moved into the 60-day, but it's retroactive, so it doesn't really
right,
matter.
right.
Because Ben Rice has been DHing for the most part,
Yeah,
and he's one of their better hitters this year so far.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Been doing
they're gonna
good.
have to find a way to get him at bats.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder if Ascara is gonna be sent down, and they're gonna make Rice the other catcher
Ooh, that'd
because
be
he can
interesting.
catch, and
Yeah.
I think he caught the other day too.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think they're, I think that's what they're prepping for,
Interesting.
getting him some catching reps because he was a
Yeah.
catcher, then they made him a first baseman because they need a first baseman.
Right. Okay. I mean, yeah, whatever works, I guess. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah. All right. Guess we'll check in next week sometime. And till then,
yeah.
see you later.
See you later.